Tonight, the celebrities will be revealed in pairs. Once you have seen each pair, Big Brother will ask you a cold-hearted question to choose between them. One to go up to the main house and one to go down to the basement.
Spencer and Heidi have come to talk to Big Brother.
Hello, Big Brother. Big Bro. It's cold.
Hello, housemates.
Hello, mother mates.
Big Brother just wanted to have a little chat with you and find out how you're enjoying your visit to the UK so far.
The dungeon is quite lovely.
The basement. Dude.
Oh, the basement.
The basement.
Yes.
We're having a blast. I'm ready to starve in the basement because I've been eating. Don't sit about. Been eating way too many fish and chips with Junior, mate.
What do you both think of your basement housemates?
Our basement housemates are like the best ever. They're so nice, so down to earth, so funny. So at least we got the best of the bunch.
There's no way the luxury above ground housemates can compare to our all-star basement crew, that's for sure. They're all just, you know, I would have flown all the way to England to just have some crumpets and tea with them.
Yeah,
mate.
they're great.
What do you think of the decision that Frankie and Rylan had to make?
I think the decision singer boy and jockey man made was very, very not a good decision. That's for sure. I would have done the opposite, especially after hearing that they've already put multiple housemates down in the basement. They should have sacrificed himself and realized that what they were doing, you know, I don't think the public's gonna like that, you know. As a team player, which I am definitely on Team Speidi, I would never put myself above someone else if I had the opportunity to take the hit for the team. They're very inconsiderate, they're selfish, they're not looking to make friends.
And how's it going to be when you meet them?
I don't know if we're gonna meet them.
If we stay in the basement,
yeah, we're not coming out, that's for sure.
I'm never talking to anyone above ground. I'll stay down in my hole as long as you want me, Big Brother. They've crossed me, Big Brother. I don't forget that, Big Brother.
This is Big Brother.
Yes.
The garden is now open.
Yes, Big Brother!
This is Big Brother. Housemates are permitted to access the garden for a limited time.
I think I'll stay here.
You guys want to stay here?
I'm not going.
So what's happening with Spencer? Yeah, they stay downstairs. I reckon they must be doing a task or something. They didn't want to come up, or they were not allowed to come up?
They said they didn't want to.
Spencer and Heidi are talking to Big Brother.
Life in the basement is terrible, obviously.
Obviously.
So this is the opposite of what we flew to England for. I saw nice, beautiful photos of a big mansion with fellow celebrities and a nice pool, jacuzzi.
Gotta keep your clothes, shower.
Yeah. The house may be lovely, but the basement is as close to a nightmare as I've ever had. The rest of the housemates I will never speak with. They're not my housemates. They're the enemy. They live the good life while we suffer in the basement. I resent them.
Do you think the rest of the housemates would like to meet you?
I don't think the rest of the housemates care to meet us. Obviously, they banished us to the basement. I don't think they really care.
I think the rest of the housemates are about themselves, unlike us.
There's no hot water, and Big Brother has given Rylan instructions on how to get it sorted.
In order to regain hot water, housemates in the main house must select one celebrity from the basement to unblock the drains. It's going to be a very mucky job. But once the drains are cleared, there'll be hot water available for all housemates, both in the main house and the basement.
I don't care if they get hot water.
House must now choose one of the housemates from the basement to carry out this putrid, disgusting, horrible, grubby, awful job. Heidi and Spencer, there's two of them.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Plus, it'll give us a chance to say hello.
Heidi and Spencer, can you explain to Big Brother why it is neither of you is prepared to unblock the drains and provide hot water for the house?
Because we live in the basement. If there was a hot shower in the basement for our
Any shower.
If we cared about the toilet water being hot for our basement mates, there would be no issue. But those aren't our housemates. So have Rylan and Frankie take ice baths for all I care. I like our crew more. I can't stand those girls' voices. I heard him. I'm not trying to be mean, Spencer. There's two of you.
Spencer.
Big Brother is planning to provide sufficient hot water for all your bathing needs.
Like, are you slow, Big Brother?
We are not turning on hot water for anyone because our fellow basement mates are in agreement with us that we don't need it. An exact quote from one of my basement mates, Razor, is he plans to be in his suit like James Bond or Jason Bourne for the next 3 weeks. So, and Ryan is fine with taking a nice cold washcloth and rinsing off his body in the bathroom, just like he said. And Sam will sleep through the 3 weeks, so I don't think he even is aware that he's grubby. So we are failing this task and being punished with them getting cold water. That is what's happening. And I hope you guys are all watching this in your lovely celebrity Big Brother mansion and knowing that it's me, Heidi, and my fellow basement mates that are making it so you get no hot water, okay? And if there's anything else I can prevent you from getting, I'm gonna make sure to do that. If it was up to me, you wouldn't be eating, you wouldn't have a bed, you wouldn't have your bags, you'd be in your underwear right now, tied up in a closet.
Heidi and Spencer, you're free to return to the basement. When you return to the basement, Big Brother would like to know if you're prepared to ask one of your fellow basement mates if they will do the task in your place.
No.
No, we don't want to put anyone through that.
You may return to the basement, and Big Brother will ask your fellow housemates whether one of them will unblock the drains in your place.
Sucker.
Last night.
Each housemate must write down the name of the housemate sitting around you who you want to banish to the basement.
God. I'm only doing this because I think it's strongest.
Frankie, you received the most votes and are now banished to the basement. Hello, Frankie. Big Brother is giving you the power to free one housemate from the basement.
Well, I'm playing the game and I'm choosing Spencer and Heidi.
Hi, feeling better? Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you.
Heidi and Spencer are discussing their first night in the main house with Big Brother.
It's so nice and luxurious, and you have so much space and bathrooms and luxury items and your clothes and the hot tub and the pool and the shower and the bath. I mean, it's amazing. It's definitely a different change. There's hair and makeup and everyone's softer and speaking about clothes and this and that, so it's definitely different than all the jokes and the manliness down there.
Having a wife is enough female for me. I don't need a whole... I feel like I'm in a covenant of witches, with all due respect.
It's not just women in the main house, Spencer. Have you forgiven Rylan for sending you to the basement?
I'll forgive Rylan after I nominate him for eviction, and then we'll be even, and then he'll be forgiven. But no, he's not forgiven. I'll be thinking about that for the rest of my life, actually. I know I wouldn't have put strangers down in the basement. That's not my thing. I would rather be the guy that, takes the hit and goes down and be the hero and not the zero. And especially because Frankie's so close with Razor, if I had one of my good friends down in the basement, it'd be a no-brainer for me to be like, oh, basement, go see my mate, Razor. So both of them are getting picked for nomination 100%. I don't care what they do until then.
Your ordeal could now be about to come to an end. To leave behind the squalor of the basement and ascend to the comfort of the main house, one of you must sacrifice yourself. You now have 1 minute to decide, as a group, which one of you will be the first to face the public vote.
Me!
Frankie, you have made the ultimate sacrifice, and because of your sacrifice, your time in the basement is now over.
It's nominations day.
Our first nomination is Rylan, because he sent us to the basement and started our celebrity Big Brother experience off the wrong way. The basement is a terrible, terrible place.
Our second nomination is Jillian, because she's been a little bit more standoffish and we haven't gotten to know her well because she hasn't been trying to come, and she just seems like she doesn't really care to get to know us very well. Through her behavior, we have felt not as welcome by her as many other people.
Housemates could not nominate Frankie as he will already face a public vote. Great. Joining him will be Paula, who received 4 nominations, and Heidi and Spencer, who received 10 nominations. Spencer is in the diary room.
Nominations were quite fun. First fun part of the game. I don't know why everyone was crying about it, like, wait, I can't make a nomination. I think that's the best part of the game, is nominating. Finally, we get down to business here. Closer to finding out who the winner is. I have a bad feeling we're gonna win. I think that the audience is gonna see how much everyone else cares about winning, and I just have a feeling they're gonna vote the opposite. As weird and strange as that may sound, I think they were gonna be like, well, Spencer doesn't really care about winning Celebrity Big Brother, so he deserves to win. Whereas these other people clearly care. Like, you would think this was the end of their lives if they don't win Celebrity Big Brother, so I think I'm just gonna end up winning, because that's how life has always been to me, so the universe is quite strange. I just feel like my British super fans are gonna just keep saving the day. Just have that strange feeling.
Today, housemates nominated. The following housemates received the most nominations and will join Frankie in facing the public vote. Paula.
Oh. Thanks, guys.
And Heidi and Spencer.
Heidi and Spencer are talking to Big Brother.
I am burnt out on talking to that crew. I have really nothing else to say to them. And
yeah, and the nominations, the fact that they're all crying and keep saying, oh, that's so horrible. It's like, I don't think they feel very bad for the people they're nominating. So let's just be honest here.
That's their way of, like, bumpering it, you know, putting in the little safety net. It's like,
yeah.
I don't care if one of these people or all of them vote for me, because none of you have the power to get us evicted anyway. So to me, your nomination means nothing. So every one of them could stand up and go, Speidi, Heidi and Spencer. I go, great. You know, it's in the British public's hands. You guys have nothing, no juice.
Earlier.
The first part of this week's shopping task is a challenge called Pass the Pass. The object of the game is to pass each course from one housemate to the next using only their mouths.
So are you going to do it?
I'm going to try, see what it is.
And then you'll have to keep going mouth to mouth with Lacey the whole time?
Mouth to mouth? It could be big things.
And what if it's not?
Then I won't do it. Relax.
In the diary room, Heidi isn't happy.
I would request that Spencer would not sit next to Lacey in this, because we are married, and that would not happen in my house. I'm not okay with that. So if he could switch with Ryan or anyone, that would be fine. But no women. That's just not happening.
How does Spencer feel about this?
The exact same.
Heidi, could you explain to Big Brother specifically what the issue is?
Specifically, the issue is I will not allow my husband to be mouth to mouth with Lacey. That's just not happening in my house. I think it's inappropriate. It's just not happening. He's not going mouth to mouth passing things with Lacey. I mean, that's just very inappropriate and not happening.
Heidi, all housemates will be passing items mouth to mouth.
That's fine. And you can have all passmates, but no one else is here with their husband and wife. I think that going mouth to mouth with another female is very inappropriate, and I'm not having it. I mean, that's like kissing somebody.
Heidi, Big Brother is not asking housemates to kiss each other.
Well, I don't care what you call it. To me, it's too intimate, and it's not happening with somebody else. So, I'm sorry. Why can't you just switch somebody?
Heidi, Big Brother's decision is final.
Okay, then I will not be participating.
It's been 38 minutes since Heidi refused to take part in the first challenge of this week's shopping task.
Hello, Spencer. Hello, Heidi.
This is new. Hello.
Spencer, Heidi, have you thought any more about this task?
Yes, and we will try to do the task.
When she says try, it means I'm going to drop everything and forfeit the game for the team, so... Big Brother does not care about marriages.
To clarify the rules on tasks, Big Brother does not change the rules of any task for any housemate.
Okay.
Aside from issues concerning health and safety.
I didn't know that, so now I do.
Heidi, if you refuse to take part in the task, you will incur 10 fails for the group.
I'm going to try.
If you refuse to take part in this task, you will incur a further 10 fails for the group.
Well, they voted, 10 of them voted for us to be evicted, so I really could care less if I got 100 fails for them. So, watch and enjoy the show, Big Brother, because I could care less about their luxury food budget.
Earlier.
Everything is on me. Pass, I'm not playing this game.
Spin again.
I said wedding bells. You've got to respect wedding bells, Big Brother. You've got to respect religion. You've got to respect their bells.
This is Big Brother. Heidi and Spencer's refusal to participate in the task has cost housemates a total of 20 fails.
Oh well,
Right, fine.
get
We don't
over
mind
it.
that.
Thank you.
We don't mind that. They're our mates.
That is absolutely disgusting, Big Brother.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
People take a vow in the eyes of their God, they should be able to uphold it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Just like any other religion.
I was very warmed by the reaction from the house and very impressed that they really stood behind us and see us on a day-to-day basis and know how close we are and how important it is to us. So I was really thankful that they stood up for us and behind us, and I really appreciated it.
It made me love them all 100 times more than I could have imagined. And anything I felt about them in the past or said about them, it was completely void now. And, you know, I don't think I have friends and family at home that would have stood up for us the way our housemates did, so.
Amen.
Spencer and Heidi are in the diary room.
How would you both feel if you were the first housemates to be evicted?
I think it'd be an honor to be the first housemates evicted, because at least that's still a number one. You know, I don't want to be the second evicted, and I don't want to be the second to last evicted. I either would want to be first or last, so...
I really don't think the fellow housemates like us, so...
Yeah, I
think
agree.
it would be a relief for them to just, you know, tighten up their little crew, so... Which I totally understand,
Me
you know?
too.
I wouldn't want to be hanging out with us either.
I think that we put like a sour taste in their mouth for sure.
I don't see any of these people actually calling us and like, hey, let's meet up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if they do, it's because they're like, need somebody to bail them out of jail or something.
Do you think there's any chance you could make what could be your last night a fun time?
If it is my last night, it would be a fun time.
That's a good one.
Earlier.
Big Brother House, this is Brian. I can now reveal that the person with the fewest votes and the first celebrity to be evicted is Paula. Paula, you've lost your place inside the celebrity Big Brother House.
Big Brother has called Heidi and Spencer to the diary room.
Hello, Heidi and Spencer.
Hello, Big Brother.
Listen up, Spencer and Heidi, because Big Brother's about to set you a secret mission.
Ooh.
You're about to stage a walkout.
Yeah!
You must convince your fellow housemates that you can't live with them because they all nominated you this week. You need to tell them that you've been threatening Big Brother that you'll leave if you weren't evicted tonight.
All right.
Then you'll leave the Big Brother house through the diary room. But you're not going home just yet. You'll be going back downstairs to a newly pimped up basement.
Yeah! Thank you, Big Brother. Shoot.
During your stay in the basement, you'll watch the other housemates and have the power to influence events in the house.
I love the British colors. I love it. Go Britain, go England.
Big Brother,
God save the Queen. God save the Queen. God save the Queen.
As a reward for convincingly staging a walkout and completing your secret mission, you will miss the next set of nominations and avoid the next public vote.
We're safe.
In addition, the whole house will be rewarded.
All right. Bless you, Big Brother.
Do you understand?
Yes, Big Brother.
Spencer, Heidi, you're now free to return to the house.
You gotta be real serious. Just
Hello, Spencer. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, Big Brother.
How do you think your secret mission's going?
I think
it worked.
I think we aced it. I think we're passing. It's hard being an actor. These people work hard for their
they're
money.
Intense. They grill you.
Oh no, Rylan's
what line? Where'd you hear?
Rylan's like a detective.
Very shortly, you'll go downstairs to the basement. You must go there silently.
No shoes, like a ninja.
Thank you, Spencer and Heidi. You may now leave the diary room through the door to your left.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Heidi and Spencer are in their secret diary room talking to Big Brother about what they've seen so far.
They're just so fake.
It's
We
horrible.
don't kiss enough for you, Claire. It's like why don't you little perv? We're playing a game here. This isn't fucking blind date here, Claire. Why don't you mind your business? And Ryan, they did it for money. They did. You don't even know us, Ryan. Why don't you shut your little toadfish mouth? Go back down under. Get on the plane to Australia. Mind your business. Get back in the gym. We know you're 400 pounds and you're just insecure because. No, I'm just saying it's real. He's just an insecure person trying to stay skinny now because he was once obese.
And these people are so jealous, except for Jillian. Jillian is not jealous at all. She's so loving and kind. Jillian's my #1 favorite.
The only reason why we voted for Chime is because we didn't know her.
We didn't know her. It was a random guess.
Now I know her. We'd never vote for her.
Never. They're all actresses. They're all playing a game. But guess what? We're reality stars. We're real. So we don't play this whole fake game.
We have on the whole
We played the fake game and we're done with that. So now we're real and you're all just being fake actresses.
Even our fake reality game is 100 times more real than their real reality game.
Semi-fake, but we were it's like we got this game. We know how to play.
No, I can't wait to be back in that house.
Because you can't play. You just need to be real.
Heidi and Spencer have come to talk to Big Brother about their return to the house.
If we are forced to go back in the house, we're going to avoid them like the plague and
not talk to them at all.
Sleep in the igloo, sleep outside.
They're awful. I don't know how you can be that awful. It's just so disheartening for mankind. It's just like, whoa, we were probably some of the nicest, genuine people in the house to them, and just because we weren't like hugging them all day and touching them, it's like, we're married, you freaks.
Oh, when we hug, we don't kiss cheeks, and that's offensive. It's like, what?
It's like, back up. I don't even know you.
I don't hug and kiss my mom and my grandmother.
We were being nice, and we're not going to play
like
their little game anymore.
Just gonna walk around like this.
Yeah, they all smile at me. I'm just going to be like, I didn't think I would hear any of these comments, so they got us pretty fired up because I thought at least they were decent people, not disgusting, despicable people. So they really proved it to the audience.
No mercy, Big Brother.
No surrender, no retreat.
No retreat, Big Brother. It is on.
We're Americans.
No, the goal is, Big Brother, for them all to quit before evictions. When we return to your amazing Big Brother mansion, I can guarantee fireworks are going to pop off like 4th of July in USA because Speidi...
God bless America.
Speidi's not playing. We just wanted to give you the heads up. It's going to be a party.
Big Brother has called Heidi and Spencer to the basement diary room to explain the next part of their task.
Later today, the housemates will be set a task to tell it like it is. 5 of the housemates will take part in this task. These housemates will receive a number of sentences written by you, which they must complete, telling one another some cold, hard home truths.
Great.
Your first job is to decide which 5 housemates will tell it like it is.
These are the 5 lucky 5 that were in it. We have little Claire from Steps that it doesn't exist anymore. We have Freezer who needs to get a life. We have little liar Lucy Lala, whatever her name is, Lacey, Lindsay.
We have Mr. Poser, no pun intended. And we have little Miss
Trash Talker.
Little Miss I think I'm perfect and I can talk about other people when they're gone and pretend I'm sweet to their face.
Miss Two-Face.
Yeah, this is Miss Two-Faced.
They think this season's boring. They have no idea what's going on.
We need a task.
They're just
Big Brother.
They're just extras, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you for giving Speidi a
I
whole
know.
cast of
Thank you.
extras. We appreciate it. We had no idea.
It's like no one cares if you go. No one cares if you go. No one cares if you go.
No one cares if you go.
Nope.
No one cares if you go.
What the housemates don't know is that Heidi and Spencer are about to make a dramatic entrance.
Hello, Spencer. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, Big Brother.
Hello, Big Brother.
How much are you looking forward to going back into the house?
Oh, I cannot wait to see their little Two-Faced faces.
I never thought I'd actually be excited to go back into the Big Brother house, but I think some shaking up needs to be done here, so that's what we're here for. That is an awful group of people in there, and now we know how we really should be acting with them. So
And now we know how they feel about us, so okay.
No more playing pretend.
Big Brother is about to reveal all in a video.
They're coming back!
Big Brother's about to set you a secret mission. You're about to stage a walkout.
I knew that was real!
Snoring, bathroom smells.
It really kind of did hurt my feelings, like when everyone voted for me.
God forbid they ever have children.
I'm done with these people.
Oh my God. Johnny Cockshe's had a go on, he's a balls one.
Congratulations, you were funny for a second.
Don't keep saying yes to money.
They're all emotional vampires.
When we return to your amazing Big Brother mansion, I can guarantee fireworks.
Hello, Spencer and Heidi.
Hello, Big Brother.
Hello, Big Brother.
I feel sick.
Based on what you've seen over the last 48 hours, Big Brother wants to know who you think are the 2 least exciting housemates to watch. You'll have to choose which 2 housemates are the dullest reality TV stars. These 2 housemates will then automatically face the next public vote.
You know, I choose Claire. I think she is the least interesting reality star in the house.
And I choose Rylan because no one's even got to see the true Rylan because all he does is play his Big Brother character in here. And you know what? I was
Look
hoping...
at all the cameras.
Yeah, and just stare at cameras and walk around in his booty shorts. So those are our picks, Big Brother. Pretty easy.
To clarify, you are saying that Claire and Rylan are the dullest reality stars in the house.
Yes.
Right, let's have it on.
Thank you, Spencer and Heidi. Claire and Rylan will now face the public vote for the next eviction.
Yeah! Thank you, Big Brother.
Housemates are unaware that nominations will happen on Sunday. Rylan and Claire will not be the only housemates to face eviction.
Earlier.
You genuinely feel I am playing up to the cameras?
100%.
And you need to get fucking glasses, mate, because
We
neither
watched
of
you.
us are...
We
I'm not
watched you.
playing up to one fucking camera.
Guess
We
what?
saw some.
Oh,
What
no,
we
let me
said-
speak, please, because I started fucking
We've
speaking.
heard you speak for
can start-
hours.
Well,
We're
good
so
luck to you.
sick of
You had a
hearing
lovely
you.
time in there.
You are
I have
just
said...
on camera.
I have said...
We've heard.
Well, then where the fuck am I playing up to the cameras? You want me to play up to the cameras?
You can't be a normal person. This is an act
A
right
normal
here.
fucking person. I am a normal person, mate. I live in the fucking real world out there. Don't know where the
Whatever,
fuck you
Rylan.
live.
Whatever,
So
Rylan.
you think I'm being false? Then don't talk to me.
We're not going
We
to.
don't want to
You
talk
started
to you.
talking to us.
Just remember, I live in the real fucking world.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
You live, I don't really care what world you live
This is
in.
the real world. This is the
Yeah.
real world. This is real.
You're so
a house
the real
that you're
world.
not even being a person in it.
All you do is look in the mirror for hours.
Isn't this just a game? Is
Yeah,
that what
it's
you
just a
would
game,
say?
and you're playing it really well. But don't put me up for a reason that is so fucking
Then
out of
you
line.
shouldn't have gone out of line. I don't know why you're getting so emotional.
I'm getting
It's a
annoyed
TV
because
show.
you're calling me fake and dishonest, and that's one thing in life I've never fucking been.
Why have you gone for Claire? What's she done wrong?
Because she started it all, and I don't want to talk about it.
Claire,
Trish,
all she did was mock our relations. They don't. You see how they kiss? They don't even kiss.
I wasn't the only one who said that.
Claire, you started it. You started
Here's the
it.
thing: we kept track of everyone's level of aggression
We're not
towards
just
us, of
randomly picking
negativity.
Me personally, I couldn't come in this house or go in any other thing and not being myself.
So maybe you are, and it just doesn't come across genuine.
I just want to say I just got caught up in
Judging.
and
So would you
would-
rather us be making out and having sex in the room?
No, of course not.
So is that what you guys were doing?
What?
Is that what you guys were doing? Not kissing because you...
So we shouldn't be the ones that get to have this extra intimate experience when you guys don't. It's just respectful.
So you do kiss each other?
I don't even need to answer you on that.
I'm only shitting you, mate.
See,
Relax.
I don't do this. I'm always shitting you, mate.
Yeah, we're sick of this
like,
whole
no more,
negative,
like, let's just
joking
talk shit
dancer.
for no
Like-
reason.
All I was checking was this
Do you
behaviour...
kiss, mate? Do you really even kiss, mate? I don't need to answer anything to you because you don't mean anything
You
to
should
me.
mind your business with your wife and what you guys do.
Don't get nasty. Don't get nasty.
Let's not get nasty. Or
Whoa,
Behind his back.
wait. Don't get nasty, because I'll be able to to you in the world, all right?
Excuse me?
You fucking excuse me.
All right, let's get
Don't
security
get fucking
here.
nasty,
Let's
people.
get security in here.
Fucking bully people.
Let's get security in here.
You.
I bullied him? I bullied him, Razor? How was that bullying? He just did the same thing to me.
Fucking bully, bullying her. Fuck.
No, I know what, no, shut up.
Let's calm down, everybody.
Like, he doesn't need to take it to that level. That was so ridiculous.
I was just trying to lighten the moment.
I know,
out
but
of
we've been
everything.
hearing you say negative, mean things all the time, so we're just kind of sick of
And I
it.
was actually just trying to lighten the moment.
Sometimes when you joke, it's crossing the line.
Heidi and Spencer have come to talk to Big Brother.
We need to be able to sleep in the basement.
No, I don't even think you sit there. That's not, we're not doing anything. Can we speak to a human in person? We're not doing the diary thing right now. We're concerned about our safety.
Would you please take a seat just so that I can see you?
No, you can hear us. You know, this isn't a testimonial right now. We'd like to speak with the executive producers in person, because right now we're human beings that need to speak with our lawyers, and we need to speak with the executive producers. When someone that dangerous is able to get that close to my wife and I, and you guys didn't protect us, it's clear we need to get on the phone with our lawyer and talk with the executive producer on a conference call.
Immediately.
And this is not like, you know, this isn't a scene. We're not, you know.
Just to reassure you, there are security on standby outside numerous exits to the house.
Supposedly you care about your castmates or your house or whatever. It's time to have a face-to-face. You know, this isn't, we're not
Gone too far.
I literally saw my life flash before my eyes.
Big Brother is talking to Spencer and Heidi in the diary room.
Spencer, Heidi, Big Brother would like to reassure you that housemate safety is of paramount importance to Big Brother. Big Brother would also like to reassure you that the situation will be dealt with. Therefore, Big Brother would ask you to return to the basement for the time being to give you some space away for the rest of the housemates.
Sounds great.
It's the best news ever. Thank you for understanding, Big Brother.
Yeah,
we really,
thank you, Big
we really
Brother.
appreciate it. If we weren't outnumbered by so many, I think we could stay and have a chance. But right now, I think everyone needs to just calm down a little bit.
I think it's better if they don't see us right now.
Speidi have come to talk to Big Brother.
Everyone is walking on eggshells, and Rylan and Claire, like, just... I had no idea that this is how... Claire hasn't even come out of the bedroom all day now. She won't even face us. It's like, you're an adult mom. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's a TV show game. There's no record contract that we just took from you. This isn't a TV show where we just took your singing career. Like, your career ended with Steps 10 years ago. You said your last song was like in 99. It's like, don't hate on us because we nominated you. You nominated us. It's like, what did we do different?
I don't even understand these people. And it's like, it doesn't affect us if you're pouting in your bedroom all day long.
She's proving our dullest statement. He is too. They're just go back. What are they, hermits now? And it's like, he proved everything he said after his outburst last night was a lie.
And last night when you said, I'm sorry, I don't want to be like that, it's like, all right, so that was fake. So now everything you say for the rest of the time you're here, I'm just going to think is a lie. It's like, I'm just not into that.
And his whole BS about, I don't think I'm a celebrity. Oh, get out of here. He thinks this is Rylan Big Brother instead of Celebrity Big Brother. It's
and
like,
that we're his extras or something.
Like, buddy, we didn't fly from America to be your extras, okay?
Yeah, we flew from America to win.
Yeah,
we're taking home the gold.
Yeah, that gauntlet. It's definitely like Team Speidi versus Team House. So, and I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
We're used to being against all odds. Underdogs
it's
here.
Speidi versus the world, and we didn't expect any different in this house.
Heidi and Spencer are also reflecting on their day in the diary room.
It was definitely one of the most awkward days of my life, and we've had many, so that tells you a lot.
I don't think we're going to feel comfortable in this house until we leave this house.
Or until they all leave.
Yeah, I think it's permanent damage for sure. We'll never make friends in this house. We'll be able to be around people and they'll be able to tolerate us and we'll be able to get through this, but no, we will definitely not have friends.
Earlier.
This is Big Brother. On Friday, Spencer and Heidi put Claire and Rylan up for the public vote. Today, all housemates except Spencer and Heidi will nominate.
Heidi and Spencer received 8 nominations and Lacey received 6 nominations. They will both join Claire and Rylan in facing the public vote.
Earlier.
For today's shock task, the 5 housemates who get shocked closest to a minute from the klaxon sound will win invitations to the party. Ryan controversially picks Heidi.
You're not letting me play for my own wife?
Do you want it?
Of course I do. What a hater.
If Ryan buzzes Heidi close to a minute, he could split Heidi and Spencer for the rest of the evening. Heidi, Spencer, Ryan, Lacey and Rylan will not be attending the VIP party. Spencer and Heidi are demanding Big Brother grants them access to the basement.
We are ready to go to bed and we would like to be let into the basement, please.
We weren't even going to participate in any more tasks throughout the rest of the season and take fails on every one of them, so we were the bigger people of the day and sucked it up and already participated in getting shocked, which there was no way in any chance in the world I was ever going to do that. So Big Brother should appreciate that. And they got their shot of us losing and being out in the cold, and I don't know how much of us standing in the cold you need for your footage, but I think you've got enough before your housemates get the flu. We're also not really comfortable to be around Ryan, especially after he electrocuted my wife tonight, so we don't have to explain anything more to you. If you want to play like this, we can play right back. So you're being greedy right now, and we'll get even.
Perhaps the best thing now, so that you don't get cold, is use the bedroom or the igloo as a place to remain warm.
How are you today?
Not very well.
Can you explain what the problem is?
Spencer, how are you feeling?
Fine.
Big Brother can't help if you give Big Brother the silent treatment. Big Brother needs you to explain what the problem is.
It's nothing to explain. I'm just waiting, doing my time. I'll be out of here Wednesday. It's all good.
Your mood seems significantly different than it was yesterday. Are you planning on not communicating with Big Brother?
I don't have anything to say. If I had something to say, I would communicate with Big Brother.
Can you explain to Big Brother why you're barely speaking?
If there's something Big Brother would like to talk about, let me know and I'll talk. But I don't have the urge to say anything, really.
You have told Big Brother previously that you'd like to win. Is that not true?
I told Big Brother I'd like to win because when I told Big Brother I wanted to be evicted, I was saved, so that is a form of reverse psychology at a layman's level that I'm trying to conduct, and so win, win, win.
So when you said you wanted to win, you weren't being truthful to Big Brother, that was just a gameplay?
It's just a game. Who knows what's truthful at any time? This isn't real.
You're free to return to the house. Hello, Spencer. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, Big Brother.
Big Brother would like to know if you feel ready to fully return to the main house and to move out of the basement.
No way.
No, absolutely not.
I hardly feel able to be in the house with these people. It takes a lot of effort, and the only thing that even keeps us being able to be here is being able to go into the basement, so no way.
Big Brother does need the basement back and needs you to move into the main house at all times, including sleeping and participating in tasks. This is about what Big Brother needs you to do to participate fully in the programme. Big Brother will make the basement available to you shortly. Are you happy to proceed to the basement to collect your belongings and move them back into the main house?
I don't know why you're asking us any questions. You're telling us what to do, so I guess, great. We're out of the basement, so end of the story.
Is there anything else you wish to say?
It's not appropriate language for television, so no.
Subjects, for this week's shopping task, Frankie is glorious leader. His tyrannical regime will reign over the house. Frankie will live in a luxury dictator's palace and dish out orders to his subjects. Heidi and Spencer have come to plot with Big Brother.
All dictatorships should be brought down immediately.
They're evil.
They're
They're not part of the free world.
We're from America.
Yep, USA.
We fight dictatorships for fun.
Let freedom ring, baby.
Every weekend we're battling a new dictator.
That's right. We don't tolerate that in America.
I think His Excellency is a piece of uh-ohs all day long.
Doo-doo.
I didn't like His Excellency before. He thought he had his extra little Big Brother power trip, and now I truly don't like him. He's exposed all the true colors we knew he had, and I'm just so thankful the audience gets to see how much he embraced being an egomaniac, and
I'm sure he's watching this, so
good,
nana boo-boo,
I hope
jerk.
I hope he records it and has it on DVD.
Yep.
There's no more Big Brother in control of the rebellion. The Americans are taking over.
And we know how to do it the right way.
We know how to free people. We've been doing
Amen.
it for hundreds of years.
On this ripple.
So we think of this dictatorship. We're free people.
We're Americans. We're not slaves to anyone.
Big Brother takes rule breaking very seriously. As a result, Ryan and Razor, you will automatically face the public vote.
No worries.
I'm surprised at Brian. Speaking like
As will all your other housemates.
Pardon? Oh!
Speidi have come to the daily room.
Ryan and Razor, woo, naughty boys. Shame, shame, shame. We know your name.
I think that they were a little bit upset for sure, because nobody wants to be up for eviction. So they all feel like they just jeopardize their whole spot in the Big Brother house. So I think everyone is really pretty angry, except us.
Yeah, I think everybody but us is like keeping their cool. But really, those housemates, if they could right now choose to evict Ryan and Razor, they'd be gone minutes ago. So it's very hypocritical to say, don't waste a vote on us because we'll get saved, but yet we'll be kept to the end, but we won't win. It's like, well, obviously you don't know anything about this game because you're clearly cheating in that moment, so you don't know the rules, you don't understand the public, and you sure don't get Big Brother. So I wasn't shocked. I think they're clearly showing they're rookies at the game, and he may be a professional former footballer, but he's no professional Big Brother.
I think it shows desperation. I think that was Ryan's attempt to be like, let's stick together to the end. So I definitely think it showed his cards a little bit. But now everybody's up.
Everyone's up, and it's just incredible.
We'll see.
Can't wait. Friday can't come fast enough.
Thank God it's only 2 days away, not a week.
Heidi and Spencer have come to talk to Big Brother.
I feel like tonight was one of our first nights to really see the other housemates and their stories and their heartbreaks, and then listening to our story and actually caring about who we are and where we come from. And it's just been just pretty
traumatic. You know, we treat it just as like a silly game where you can go back and forth, but I don't think any of these people really treat it as a game. It's more of like an experience to them because this is their, you know, pretty much first time on reality television in this type of setting, and it's not for us, so.
I'm very regretful for a lot of things that I've said, and I wish I didn't, and I knew it at the time, but I was just so angry, so I feel really bad, and I definitely think all these people deserve to be here more than we do, so I feel really bad, and I hope that they all stay.
Spencer and Heidi are talking to Big Brother.
It's really great that they've decided to accept us and, you know, try to understand us and, you know, include us. So that's a great step because that's light years from where we've been with them, and that's great.
No, do you know what?
This is Big Brother. Big Brother would like to remind housemates that this is the Celebrity Big Brother house, and that celebrities should be dressed like celebrities and not remain in their pyjamas and dressing gowns all day.
We're going in the bath now, Big Brother.
If housemates fail to comply, the hot water in the house will be switched off.
All right!
Going now!
Hello, is my outfit okay? Because I feel like I'm fully dressed.
Heidi, Big Brother thinks you look lovely.
Okay, great, because I haven't worn pajamas one day. That is not my style.
Heidi, Big Brother does not want to see celebrities lounging around in dressing gowns or pajamas.
Right, but I haven't, right? So I'm not in trouble here. So this is okay.
If all housemates do not comply with this, the hot water will be switched off.
Okay, but you know Spencer's not wearing pajamas either, or a dressing gown. He's wearing an outfit, like day clothes.
Heidi, as you know, Big Brother can see all, and Big Brother is aware of this.
All right, well, I'll go tell everyone again. As long as I'm in the clear. I just wanted to make sure.
Heidi, the dining room door is now open.
Thank you.
Earlier.
Big Brother house, this is Brian.
Hello.
For the last 2 days, the great British public have been voting to save. I can now reveal that the housemate with the fewest votes, and therefore leaving tonight, is Gillian.
Okay.
No. Gillian, you've lost your place inside the Celebrity Big Brother house. You've got 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
I think the housemates are very resentful that it wasn't us instead of Jillian, so I think that they're trying to get along, but
I think they're a little bit bitter that we're still here and she's gone when she was the national treasure and kind of everybody's favorite. But at the same time, I don't think they care as much because they're really all out to win for themselves. So it's kind of a 50-50.
Yeah, so I think living in the house is going to be even harder than it's been because now they blame us for Jillian leaving, which is just crazy. But I'm telling you, we can feel it by the looks and the energy and just the anger you can feel in all of our housemates that we're still here and so many people they think should be here aren't here anymore. And now I think they're already thinking for Wednesday another housemate's gonna leave and we're gonna stay, which obviously is all on the public vote. And now we want to win this more than ever.
For our voters, thank you. We don't want to waste your money, so thank you.
Anything but #1 on next Friday night. I'll be probably beyond depressed for months. So.
Absolutely, we'd be very upset. So. Now we're in it 100% to win it.
Hello, Speidi.
Hello, Big Brother.
The Big Brother website want to have a chat with you for their daily show, Big Blogger.
Awesome.
What they don't know is that Big Blogger is a big fake and that the other housemates will be watching the entire interview.
Maybe I think we've been saved because we are the most honest in the house.
We 100% want to win the Celebrity Big Brother, and we always did, but we do hate living with these people. They're awful to live with. They don't like us, and it's so obvious, and they don't want us in the house, so it's a struggle every day.
This is Big Brother. Earlier, Speidi were interviewed by the web team for their show Big Blogger. In fact, this was a secret task. The other housemates were watching the whole time.
That was so funny watching you. Oh my God!
You don't feel that you've been disingenuous in the past 5 days?
Nothing about my feeling for you since the day you put us in the basement has changed.
I just want to know, why are we weird?
Because you're not like us.
What do we say?
What's not us is weird.
That makes you bite your tongue and feel that you can't loosen your restraint?
You can't even hear anything without getting so emotional. It's like it has to turn into this.
So why are we all sitting here last night dancing around and having a fun time?
That's a TV show. Everyone's here.
Okay, well then, I'm in here, being genuine, being real, whatever. You think I'm not, but I just think you two have just showed yourself to be the fakest 2 housemates ever to walk through the door.
Great.
Howdy, Big Brother. Yeah.
Yeehaw, we're at the rodeo, Big Brother.
American flag. Yeah. It's definitely hands down the best party in the entire house.
Big Brother, best party you've ever thrown.
Ever.
Thank you so much for giving us another incredible task and just putting it, how it is, us versus them. And
yep. I think these people need to hear that, so whatever.
And it's not being fake, not fighting with them all day. That's just surviving.
Yeah.
There's many countries that hate each other, that meet up for dinner, and the presidents toast and have champagne, and then they negotiate ceasefires and
civil.
But they still go to war. I mean, even our amazing President Obama said that he would have a meeting with the president of Iran when
what
America
a big person.
Doesn't, we're not super tight with Iran, but he'll meet up with Iran, so he's not faking it, he's just keeping it civil. I didn't come here to make friends. Like I said, it's a game. We're trying to be the champions.
It's just a game.
Sorry they believed all of our, I want to go home, I want to go home. It's called...
tactics.
It's called a game plan here, ladies and gentlemen. And nothing has changed. They continue to hate us. Now they know that we still hate them back, so...
No, we don't hate them. I don't even think that's the right word.
I hate them.
Okay.
I hate them in the game. I will never think about one of these people again post-Friday if we're still here on Friday. So it's not like I'm carrying this hate on. In the game, I hate them.
Earlier.
Today, Big Brother will present housemates with a series of dilemmas. But if a housemate fails to go through with what Big Brother asks, one housemate's letter will be destroyed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Here's your dilemma. Trisha, you must now rank your housemates' letters in order of priority.
Oh, God.
Trisha?
Yeah.
Big Brother can now confirm that you have ranked these letters in priority for destruction. To clarify, if one housemate refuses their dilemma or fails to adhere to the rules of a challenge which they have been set, Big Brother will destroy Claire's letter.
If 2 housemates refuse or fail their challenge, Claire's and your letters will be destroyed, and so on.
Please try your hardest, everyone. Everyone, please try your hardest at this.
Hello, Spencer. Hello, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, how are you, Big Brother?
Big Brother has noticed that the two of you spend a lot of time together, don't you?
No.
You should open the scroll on the table in front of you.
Big Brother's restraining order.
Spencer, Heidi, your challenge is to give one another a little space. Until further notice, you must remain in separate rooms at all times.
No, we're not going to take that task.
Sorry, Big Brother. Restraining order. Cancelled.
I don't care which housemate it is. None of their letters are worth not being with my husband, so nope. So I guess somebody's not getting their letter. And it's going to be Claire's letter, so the whole house is... You guys ruined Claire's
I shaved the side of my beard for this. Where?
Thank you, Speidi. You're free to leave the diary room.
Together.
Today, housemates have faced a number of dilemmas in order to win the letters from home. Big Brother can now reveal Heidi and Spencer refused to adhere to the terms of their restraining order. Therefore, housemates have secured a total of 6 letters. As Trisha decided that Claire's was the highest priority to be destroyed, Claire will not receive her letter.
Terrible.
God.
Fucking terrible.
Yay. Oh, we don't want ours.
Don't clap, don't clap. That's rude. Fucking rude, that is.
Speidi have come to the diary room.
Nothing would make me feel any emotion for these people. The only thing that would maybe make me look twice is if they all died in the house and I still wouldn't go to the funeral. We actually have a game to see who can get away with talking to fellow house enemies more or less, and Heidi and I also have a game who can get away with not looking at our house enemies. We have our own tasks we put ourselves on. From my understanding of this competition, I think we're light years away from how they play the game, and I'm very proud of how we've played the game, and I think how they're playing it is embarrassing. It's not how you play Celebrity Big Brother.
Hello, Speidi.
Hello, Big Brother. We are not going to take part in any team task with them from here on out.
You don't know what today's task involves. It might be fun.
I don't think anything with them would be fun. Even if it was win the lottery, I would not want the money. So nothing with them could possibly be fun. We're just trying to survive in this house. It's not playtime anymore. It's survival mode.
We're against bachelor parties or stag parties. We wouldn't even attend the party if we did win the party.
And that's against our beliefs. Absolutely.
Are you sure you don't want to find out who's better, boys or girls?
Yeah, I think we know who's better. Speidi, above all.
Yeah, we're not even compared to these people. As Heidi said yesterday, they are all irrelevant.
They don't matter in our lives. Before, after, during. Irrelevant.
Part of the rules are that tasks are compulsory, and Big Brother reminds you that you will be punished should you fail to take part in the task.
Great.
So can you confirm, just for one last time for Big Brother's clarity, are you going to take part in today's task or not?
We weren't clear for the last 4 or 5 minutes?
Yes or no?
No.
This is Big Brother. Housemates. As the girls' team did so well in today's Battle of the Sexes, Big Brother has decided to provide them with a further reward.
Get lost. We're all...
The hatch is now open for one housemate to collect letters from home for Claire, Trisha, and Razor.
That's brilliant.
Heidi and Spencer have come to talk to Big Brother.
Ryan is like the Hulk, and if you haven't seen the Hulk movies, it's like a guy who's like la 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 la, and then when he gets angry, you think he's just gonna He's always like the toughest, nothing can faze me. I'm here for the experience. It's like, well, if you're here for the experience what it's like to not get your letter and them get their letters. You don't need to go, try to make the girls cry.
So what is the general mood like in the house at the moment?
I think everyone's kind of just like worn out and tired and just ready to, have these final days. Everyone's counting down the hours, minutes, moments, so.
I am just very stressed out. If we made it this far and get evicted before Friday, it's just going to be like a bad dream, which usually happens.
Seems typical.
So I'm counting on being evicted, so at least we made it this far and got saved 3 times, so nothing we can do.
Spencer has come to talk to Big Brother.
It's been a very pleasant night. I wish every night in the Big Brother house was as smooth as this one, I'll tell you that much, big bro.
Who's the best dancer in the house?
Heidi's definitely the best dancer in the house. If we're taking, we could move Heidi to a gentleman's club and put her on a pole and she'd be getting the most money. If we're looking for, sexiness, my wife, she's keeping it tame, I tell you that much. Usually Heidi's dancing turns into a private party, solo private party for myself that makes you feel like a winner every single time.
Big Brother has called the finalists to the diary room.
We made it! Thank you! Everyone who voted for us!
We're moving to England!
Don't underestimate Big Brother.
Whew. Don't think you can play the game the way Big Brother can play the game.
That was intense.
I didn't expect anything less.
This Big Brother experience has been a lot harder than I thought when I walked in. I just hate this show. It's been us versus the house since the beginning.
I didn't come here to make friends. Came here to win.
Gosh, I never wanted to win something so badly in my life. Please
no,
vote
seriously.
for us.